Get paid what you're worth. What is the golden rule of who mentions a number first? Let the employer mention it first. How should you answer what are your salary expectations? Early on? Provide a research-based range. What is the silence trap in negotiation? Staying quiet after an offer to force a better one. If an offer is lower than expected, what is the best first response? Express gratitude plus ask for time to review. What does total compensation, TC, include? Base plus bonus plus benefits plus equity. Which of these is a non-monetary benefit you can negotiate? Flexible working hours. What is market value for a role? The average pay for that role in your city, industry. Should you disclose your current salary if asked in a negotiation? No, pivot to your value and market rate. What is a sign-on bonus? A one-time payment given upon joining. What is equity in a job offer? Company stock or ownership options. True or false? Most initial job offers are actually negotiable. True. What is the anchor in a negotiation? The first number put on the table. If you receive multiple offers, what should you do? Use them as leverage to negotiate better terms. What is vesting in relation to stock options? The period you must stay to own the shares. What is a counter offer? A response asking for higher terms than offered. Which phrase is a powerful negotiation opener? Based on my research and the value I bring. What is PTO? Paid time off. When is an offer officially finalized? When you sign a written contract. True or false? You should always negotiate via email if you are nervous. True, allows for better phrasing, paper trail. What is BATNA? Best alternative to a negotiated agreement. If a company says we don't have budget for a raise, what should you ask for? A scheduled salary review in 6 months. What is clawback in a contract? Money you must return if you leave early. Should you mention your personal bills, rent, debt as a reason for a higher salary? No, negotiate based on value, market. What is range creep? When an employer slowly lowers the range during interviews. What is exploding offer? An offer with a very short deadline to accept. How do you handle a lowball offer? Ask how they calculated that figure. What is 401k matching? Company contributes to your retirement fund. True or false? It is illegal in some U.S. states to ask for a candidate's salary history. True. What is the walk-away point? The minimum terms you are willing to accept. What is a non-compete clause? Restricts you from working for competitors after leaving. What is exempt versus non-exempt status? Eligibility for overtime pay. Which is more valuable over 10 years? $5,000 base raise or $10,000 one-time bonus? $5,000 base raise. Compounding. What is job grading? System companies use to determine salary bands. True or false? Asking for 24 to 48 hours to think about it makes you look indecisive. False. It makes you look thoughtful, serious. What is RSU? Restricted stock units. Should you negotiate after you have already signed a contract? No, leverage is gone. What is social proof in negotiation? Mentioning other competitive interest, offers. What is performance-based pay? Bonuses, commission tied to hitting goals. What is relocation assistance? Payment to help you move for the job. True or false? A company can withdraw an offer if you try to negotiate. True, but very rare if done professionally. What is the best way to end a successful negotiation? Confirm everything in writing. What is the ultimatum in negotiation? A final demand with a threat to walk.